Hello, thanks for tuning in. I'm your host, Sean. Today on the channel, I'm going to go through some of my record collection. Take a few volumes to get through it all. Although I have downsized considerably over the past couple of years. This is pretty eclectic, but I thought I'd just kind of show you some of what I have and the different things I like to listen to. So I'm just going to start alphabetically here in the A's. And some of the stuff, keeping in mind, when I started buying records, they were very inexpensive. Now, they're ridiculous. But I was able to pick them up at at the thrift stores and things like that, sometimes for 50 cents a piece, oftentimes $1. And I also got them at a lot of yard sales and looking through on Craigslist, etc. So I bought a couple of complete collections as well. Some of the stuff I don't listen to all the time, but we used to entertain quite a bit, and it was nice to have a variety. But then again, I have a pretty eclectic nature, and I like all kinds of music. So anyway, ABBA. I have a couple ABBA records. I have to be honest. I mean, I don't really listen to them, but I have some greatest hits here. If anything, I'll pull out the greatest hits. I will say that man, they write some great music, and just the compositions are really good. So kind of intricate, really, especially for pop music. But yeah, I have quite a few ABBA records, and they just came in collections. I probably bought one on my own, but every once in a while, I'll just listen to a song or two. Adam and the Ants. I think this is pretty old. Let's see, 1981. I'm not in love with this record, but I think it's a cool one to have. And I don't even know where I picked it up. Accept. Yeah, I mean, you gotta love Accept, right? This is Breaker. It's an okay record. It's pretty good. Let's see here. Sticking with the A's. Everybody has to have a copy of Back in Black. I never listened to it. I never liked the new guy too much. AC/DC is one of my favorite bands, but I am a Bon Scott guy. But I do have a couple Brian Johnson records. I have For Those About to Rock too, which they're both okay records. I never listened to them, but some of my favorite AC/DC records, of course, High Voltage. I think that two of the most underrated musicians in the world, Dirty Deeds, are in AC/DC. Malcolm Young, the riff master, one of my favorite guitarists to ever grace this planet, and Phil Rudd, fantastic drummer. I mean, I know he's basic, but it's exactly what the music needs. And also, I mean, he has a signature tone. You know it's Phil Rudd as soon as he starts playing. You can't say that about a lot of drummers. This may be my favorite AC/DC record, Let There Be Rock. I love this record. But man, yeah, I love Malcolm Young. I mean, you can never go wrong with Highway to Hell. This has two of my favorite AC/DC songs, Night Prowler and Shot Down in Flames. Let's see here. Where was I? Oh, Adrian Belew. This is a strange record, Mr. Music Head. But it's man, there's some great musicianship on it. I saw Adrian Belew at Tooligans a long time ago. Incredible guitarist. It's worth listening to, but it's definitely not one I pull out a lot. Another one of my very favorite bands, at least the first 5 records, Aerosmith, the first record. I just love this record. Again, I think that they're kind of underrated. I know it sounds weird because they're so popular, but I don't think people understand the songwriting on these first 5 records is so good. And Joey Kramer doesn't get enough doesn't get enough recognition as just a fantastic drummer. But yeah, I love the first record. I think "Get Your Wings" is my favorite. I think most of the time. Sometimes it's just whichever one I'm listening to. And take a look at that one. Man, this is actually Toys in the Attic was the first Aerosmith record that I ever got. And you can see this has seen better days. The record sounds great though, but I think it's had some cat nibbles, etc. But man, this is a great record. Rocks had just come out, and I wanted to get Rocks. I went to the record store, and they didn't have it. They had this, and the guy at the record store, I don't even know which record store it was. I mean, I was probably like 11. This came out in 76, 75, 75. So he just said, "Hey, get Toys in the Attic. It's fantastic." And he was right. Hooked me on Aerosmith. I had heard Last Child on the radio, and that was my first introduction to Aerosmith. And then I got this record, and man, I just fell in love with them. And then my first concert was Aerosmith, Aerosmith and Nazareth on the Rocks tour, Rocks for Aerosmith and Hair of the Dog for Nazareth. And that was July 3rd, 1976. Oh, man, life-changing event. I still love Rocks. Like I say, the first time I heard Aerosmith, to my knowledge anyway, because again, I was like 11, was when I heard Last Child. And this is a great record. And then you can't go wrong with Draw the Line. I heard that this was a really hard record for them to record. From what I understand, anyway, there is evidently a lot of intoxication from different substances, and Steven Tyler and Joe Perry couldn't finish the record right away. I had heard that the rest of the band had it done in like 3 days, 4 days maybe, but it took a little bit longer because they had to book several sessions. But that's how it was. So this, in my opinion, this is the last Aerosmith record. Not that there aren't good things on other ones, and I think I have one or two others. I have Night in the Ruts. It's sealed. I've never even opened it. I probably never will. And weird that it's sealed though. And I have I thought I had Pump. Maybe I don't. It wouldn't matter. I wouldn't listen to it. So Alex Skolnick Trio. Man, I don't know. I'm not a jazz connoisseur, but this stuff moves me. It really does. He also does a lot of like rock songs that he makes into jazz movements. I guess so. This record is fantastic though. Conundrum. I love Alex Skolnick anyway. I mean, I love Testament. Man, this is a great record. Al Stewart. This is the Year of the Cat record. I mean, it's okay. I like his voice. I like that song. I have 2 copies of this for some reason, and I should probably visit that a little bit more because it's been a long time since I've listened to it, and I must have liked it. I do have 2 copies. Alanis Morissette. Come on, I like her. I admit it. And yeah, one of my very favorite records of all time. I love Tales of Mystery and Imagination. This is the Edgar Allan Poe stuff by Alan Parsons, the Alan Parsons Project. I just love this record. I've loved it since I was little. And man, it's just, I love Edgar Allan Poe anyway. And when I was little, I was so taken by the fact that they were able to blend Edgar Allan Poe into music. And if you haven't listened to this, do yourself a favor. It's English prog rock, so you have to get kind of used to it. And then another favorite of mine is I, Robot. Also just a fantastic record. But Alan Parsons, man, talent. There's a lot of talent, and they utilize different singers throughout their records and stuff, which is unusual for most bands. Most bands aren't successful doing things like that. Alcatraz, I don't know. I have it. To be honest, I haven't spent enough time with it to tell you how much I like it. I should probably do that. Aldo Nova. I mean, it's catchy. What was his big song? Fantasy. I haven't listened to this in forever, but he does have his own like signature Les Paul, I do believe, which is kind of interesting. And let's see. I don't know if we'll get all the way through the A's. Maybe we will. We could. Oh, my favorites of all time, Alice Cooper, and this is live from the AstroTurf. I love Alice Cooper. All Alice Cooper, all years. I just love Alice Cooper. I have a lot of Alice Cooper. I'll pull a couple out. I mean, greatest hits. This was the first. I think the first vinyl Alice Cooper I got was Greatest Hits when I was little. But I had the 8-track of School's Out and what else did I have on 8-track? I had School's Out and Love It to Death on 8-track. And Alice Cooper Show. It's a good live record. I mean, I love the Alice Cooper group, the original stuff, but I love the other stuff too. Oh, and this is good. One thing I really, really like about this record is Dee Murray plays bass on some of the tracks. One of my favorite bass players. He's from Elton John, if you don't know, but he's like in my top 5 favorite bass players of all time. Zipper Catches Skin. Kind of a cool pick of Alice on the back there. Oh gosh, let's see. Oh, thrash. I mean, it's okay. I mean, I said thrash. I meant trash. See where my mind is. It's a good record. I mean, like I say, there is no Alice Cooper that I dislike. I guess I don't have to show them all to you. Let me show you some of my very favorites, though. This is my favorite Alice Cooper record, Killer, excuse me. I love this. I love this record. I mean, Desperado, Halo of Flies, Under My Wheels. This is just a fantastic record. This is a really good copy too. Our singer RT got me this copy. And $1 Billion Babies, another one of my very favorites. Love It to Death. I love all those records. Let's see here. Oh, School's Out. I like I said, I had this on 8-track. I used to listen to it constantly before I could drive, and then once I started driving, I had an 8-track, in my car, and I listened to it all the time. But I don't know. I don't even know. Blue Turk. I mean, some great bass. This is just a good record, and it's interesting for sure. Looney Tune, one of my favorite Alice Cooper songs, probably of all time, is on that one. And then when you left the Alice Cooper group, this is the first thing he did solo. Welcome to My Nightmare. I mean, I would count this among one of the best records ever written. So I know it's a lot of praise for Alice. I'm sorry. I love the guy. But this is fantastic. Start to finish. Fantastic record. Yeah, we'll try to get through the A's. I think we can. Alice in Chains, Facelift. I love this record. It's, when I first heard them, obviously it was this record. Man, Lane Staley. I still sometimes get a little upset when I listen to Alice in Chains. I mean, he had such a emotive voice, it just brings out the feels in me, and I hate that he's gone. I really do. Let's see. Oh yeah, I mean, of course, everybody has to have Dirt, right? So another great record. I do. I think I like Facelift a little better, but I love this record as well. And again, he just what a fantastic voice. That's the only Alice in Chains that I have. Allman Brothers. Um, this is actually the I think Greg Allman Band. Yeah, yeah, it is. It's a good record. It's just one that I just picked up. I don't remember where. I don't listen to it enough. Angel. I used to like Angel when I was a kid, quite a bit. So I again 8-track. I had an Angel 8. I think I had this one on 8-track. One of my favorite Anthrax records. I love the John Bush stuff. Sound of White Noise. This is a great record. I don't know if, if you're an Anthrax fan. I think they're divided on whether or not they like this. But I think people who are not Anthrax fans might like this more. I can't say that I like it. I don't know. I really like the John Bush stuff. I'm just going to put it that way. I love this record. So yeah, it's more in my vein. But I do love Anthrax in general. This is one of their best records for sure. What year did this come out? I mean, it's newer. I want to say it came out like 2012, 2016, 2016, yeah. But I saw this tour, For All Kings is what it's called. But man, they were great on this tour. One of the best drummers ever in Joey, I think. And Anvil. I mean, these guys are good. They are, and they're fun. So some crazy Canadians there. Speaking of Canadians, April Wine. Always dug April Wine, and man, I love this April Wine record. The Nature of the Beast. There's some really good songs on it. Some of it's kind of poppy, but again, the musicianship is just fantastic. All Over Town, always great. Tell Me Lies, or Telling Me Lies, excuse me. Wanna Rock, those are kind of big ones. Sign of the Gypsy Queen is probably my favorite song on this. Alice's Restaurant, Arlo Guthrie. It's not really my thing, but I feel like everybody needs to own it, so I do. Again, I'm going to put this in one of the best records ever written, Audioslave. And this is their first release, just entitled Audioslave. It's just great start to finish. There's nothing bad. And man, talk about singers. Yeah, I get a little upset when I hear this, or when I hear Soundgarden. But man, it moves me. It does in many ways. Asia. This is some pretty good, kind of proggy pop, if you don't know, but super group from the late 70s, or that's kind of what we called them. I think this came out 79, maybe 80. And it might be 82. Anyway, yeah, this is a good record. I haven't listened to it in a while, but it is good. And so that's it. We're starting with Bad Brains and the B's. Let's just stop at the A's. Thanks a whole lot again for tuning in. I love records. I have a bunch of CDs over here too. I listen to CDs as well. Matter of fact, I buy more CDs now than I do records, because the price of records has just gotten kind of high, and CDs are pretty inexpensive. So with that, please like, subscribe, tell your friends, turn on your notifications, leave some comments about any of these records. Tell me what you think of them, and I think most importantly, love one another.